Keep yapping, man. Will you shut up, man? Keep yapping, man. Will you shut up, man? Keep yapping, man. Will you shut up, man? Keep yapping, man. That was really a productive segment, wasn't it?
Hello, everybody. Another day that the Lord has made, boy. Blessings for everybody. Did y'all see the intro? Donald Trump. COVID-19. They are clowning him so hard right now. Did you see when he got released from Walter Reed Memorial Hospital? You see this brother get on the Truman steps and take his mask off?
With this coronavirus, we know that infection, that coronavirus can be very contagious, which is why people, take great pains to protect themselves in the hospital. But this is obviously sending a very different,
takes it off,
an incorrect message.
And you see him here, he takes it off and he's getting ready for his pictures. The flags flank him. Right, Caitlin, this is what he did. This is the moment. This is what he produced it for. He wants the image to be, I'm strong. This virus is nothing. This tweet today, feeling better than I did 20 years ago. Don't be afraid of COVID. Don't let it dominate your life. There he is. This is the image he wants.
Did you see it? It's like he's openly saying, fuck y'all. Everybody that work for me, if you in this White House, fuck you. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food we're about to receive. May it nourish our bodies and strengthen our minds. In your name we all pray. Amen. Before I even begin, let me show you what I'm working with. Felt like cooking. I got boiled potatoes and sour cream, barbecue baked pork chops, and fresh greens. Turned with mustard. Now, almost all of his aides and people in the White House have all tested positive for COVID-19.
An alarming number of people close to President Trump or his inner circle just in the past day or two, I should say, have now tested positive for the coronavirus.
Oh my
Lawmakers,
God.
White House advisors, a university president, and they all have something very, very much in common. Here's our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
What you're looking at is the origins of a likely superspreader event. At least 8 people, including President Donald Trump himself, are now infected. And that is among those who have had the ability to actually get tested. You can't see.
Now remember, he said COVID-19 was a hoax. It wasn't real. Now he got it.
As the coronavirus killed more than 200,000 Americans, President Trump pretended that it was no big deal. But then it landed him in the hospital on supplemental oxygen, pumped full of steroids and a cocktail of aggressive medications, grimacing while he breathed with obvious effort as he arrived home at the White House last night. That no big deal of a coronavirus showed that the White House and its inadequate precautions were just an opportunity waiting to be seized. But the president, supported by helicopter transport and the best medicine that your taxpayer dollars can buy, is still unencumbered by science or fact. And now he's trying to sell his infection as the sacrifice of a true leader.
As a leader, I had to do that. I knew there's danger to it, but I had to do it. I stood out front. I led. Nobody that's a leader would not do what I did. And I know there's a risk, there's a danger, but that's okay. And now I'm better, and maybe I'm immune. I don't know.
It ain't worth it. I'm not going to work for nobody. I'm drinking Sprite, finishing up my Sprite. I'm not working for nobody who's openly putting my health in jeopardy. He's openly doing it.
Leading people off a cliff is technically leading, but it's also stupid and deadly. So where did he come up with this brilliant argument?
This is like when the general gets wounded by the invisible enemy, goes and gets patched up, and then gets right back to the front line.
Except Trump hasn't assumed the risk that he is demanding Americans take. He's not fighting on your battlefield. To put this into terms that he would understand, he's doing what we refer to in golf as sandbagging. He's evening the odds against the game, and he's lying.
You talking about he loved babies, and y'all remember that baby that he picked up that was just crying and crying? You know, you better watch the children. Children are our future. If they show you somebody crooked, they'll show you. Babies and animals. I done mastered my greens, y'all. It only took about 20 years. I mean, they've always been good, but I've mastered them. Look at this. Look at that. See this thing? Right off the burner for y'all. But like I was saying, you don't babies crying.
A baby started crying while Donald Trump was on stage in Ashburn, Virginia.
Don't worry about that baby. I love babies, so.
But when the infant kept crying and the tot was wailing over the businessman's speech, Trump changed his tune.
Actually, I was only kidding. You can get the baby out of here.
The baby banishment came just seconds after Trump bragged about his love of children and promised that the crying kid could stay.
What a beautiful baby. Don't worry, don't worry. The mom's running around like, don't worry about it, you know.
CNN reporter Jason Carroll said that Trump's fans enjoyed the candidate's irritation at the infant, adding, "This is what the people like about this man."
He holding the wrong baby. Because there's some babies out there that'll get with you.
It's already started. She know when he grabbed that face, he finna get her. What in the world? And then, look how he be looking.
No cap. No cap. It's hot in here. All the lights. If you record, you know what I'm talking about. It gets warm. They done made a whole song to that Shut Up Man. And now Biden is even selling shirts for $30 a piece. This say Shut Up Man. I ain't got a lot of kicking. To me, with Trump taking his mask off, that's him saying pretty much that's the new way of life. People with coronavirus deal with it. Are you serious? I only go out when we going to the store or something. No. Lord willing, you're not going to get me, Mr. Corona. My nephew Daniel, he goes out with his friends sometimes. I know they're not wearing masks, and I know they're not practicing social distancing. But I don't really mess with that brother like that. I be in my room. No. He's here now, but we about 5 feet apart.
Bro, why are you so close to me, bro?
Real.
What, 6 feet? 6 feet? 6 feet? Bro!
These are the Hawaiian dinner rolls. Kroger sells them for $4. Well, the Kroger where I live, dude. I don't know what the price is where you live. If you guys watch The Simpsons, they've been predicting stuff with Donald Trump the whole route. And a lot of their stuff has come true. See some of the recent ones? And SpongeBob. Do you see any of those? What about him in the Willy Wonka chocolate factory? Is nothing left untouched? I know you've seen the one with him in the football game. Everybody talking about that one.
The Trump campaign posted this video from last night's Eagles-49ers game made to look like the president leaping over the coronavirus. The president himself tonight telling Americans to get out there and be careful.
You sitting there roasting Biden for wearing a mask. And here you are. What that tell you? Look at this. I know it's gonna drip. It's so juicy. Look. If you ask me, which no one has asked me, but if you ask me, they released him too early from Walter Reed Memorial Hospital.
This was the scene not long ago this evening. The president walking out of Walter Reed Military Hospital just days after being admitted for a COVID infection. Now, though, his doctors say he has met or exceeded the criteria to be discharged. But all this comes with a warning.
He may not entirely be out of the woods yet.
With the next few days crucial for his recovery. There's still many questions and concerns about his condition and what happens next.
You see how windy he was? Just there. That's why he took his mask off, because he couldn't breathe. He's trying to hold up this rouge like he's beyond life.
Now is cast his likely self-inflicted infection as a strength and downplay COVID's lethality, as he did just this morning, while he is still not out of the woods, according to his doctor. Trump, again, comparing it to the flu. And where did he get that from?
For one, it's very contagious. And number two, it's not nearly as lethal as the experts told us it was going to be.
This is serious. It's very infectious, but it's probably not going to, almost certainly not going to kill you.
Fair, balanced, and unafraid to be dangerously ignorant. It will probably almost certainly not kill you, except when it certainly does, like it did to the more than 210,000 Americans who have died in nearly 8 months.
Death don't pay attention to ruses. It's a lot of real bad motherfuckers in hell and in heaven. Death don't discriminate.
Yeah, and let us remind viewers now that the president is on steroids and a drug that fewer than 10 people outside of clinical trials have gotten inside the United States to deal with coronavirus. He had a level of treatment and a level of care that most Americans would not get. That's understandable. He is the president of the United States. Obviously, everyone expects that. But what the president is portraying by taking his mask off when he gets back to the Truman balcony to give this grand return to the White House is that everything is fine, and as he said, don't let coronavirus control your life. But that is very much still a president who has coronavirus.
You know that old saying, you reap what you sow. It's just hard to believe that he would say, COVID-19 was a hoax when over 200,000 Americans have died from it. And he keeps saying how he's a commander-in-chief. Yeah, for now. But most commanders-in-chiefs, they don't want to jeopardize their ship. You want the whole ship to go down. You got COVID-19, you want everybody to have it. If I worked for you, I would have quit.
Man, I hate this job for real. I do too. When you gonna quit? Shit, I'm gonna quit the same day you quit. Matter of fact, when you put your 2 weeks in, let me see the paper so I can write on the back, me too. I got you. I got you. Fuck this job. Fuck this job, bitch, I quit. Fuck this job. Cause I don't really need this shit. Okay. Fuck this job. Cause the boss act like a bitch. Hey, fuck this job. He always talking and all that shit. Okay, fuck this job. Everything good over here? Bitch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Verse 2. Fuck this job.
I would have lost my job.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Trump, you a mess. You don't believe in science. You don't believe in facts. You didn't believe in COVID-19. You just believe in Trump. You're a narcissist. And an idiot, according to Google. But if you guys like what you seen here, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys soon.